The planche is one of the most iconic skills in calisthenics, but even though I've been working on it for quite a while, I haven't managed to make much progress in it. In my opinion, this is mostly because I never had a clue of what I was doing. I was simply doing random planche holds as failure, not knowing anything about training volume, intensity, or relative effort. I even got coached by the jacked vegan, with whose help I managed to hold the advanced sack planche for 10 seconds, but for some reason I haven't been able to repeat that since. This video is simply meant as an explanation of how I'm going to structure my workout routine for achieving the planche, given that I've spent a lot of time studying strength training in the past couple of months. The first thing that we need to discuss is exercise selection, as that is the most important thing to get right. If you don't do the right exercises, you won't get the right result. The first exercise of my routine is an assisted full planche hold. The reasoning behind it is that the assisted full planche hold is the most specific exercise for the planche, and since specificity is the number one principle of strength training, some kind of planche hold must be in your routine if your goal is to achieve the planche. For this exercise, I'm using quite a thick band because I'm not that strong in the planche just yet, but over time, I'll decrease the assistance of the bands to make the exercise progressively more difficult. And the second exercise of my routine is deep pec push-ups. The reasoning behind it is that since muscle mass is one of the main drivers of strength, I need to have big front delts in order to be able to exert the necessary force that the full planche requires. And since overhead pressing is one of the best ways to build bigger front delts, I chose deep pec push-ups. My planche routine literally consists of these two exercises because I want to keep it as simple as possible. Doing more would just needlessly overcomplicate things. Now let's discuss training volume, which is just a fancy way of saying how many sets I'll be doing. How many sets you should be doing is extremely simple, as many as you can benefit and recover from. For this to make sense, you first need to figure out how many days per week you'll be working out. Since the more days you'll be working out, the less volume you'll be able to do in a single workout. I'm going to be doing 3 planche sessions every week, and since I need to be recovered for each one of them, I need to not only make sure that my training volume isn't so low that I don't make progress, but also that it isn't so high that I'm not able to recover and present progressive overload. When starting a new program, it's always better to stay on the low end of training volume to prevent needless fatigue accumulation. Only once you're easily recovering on time should you increase it. I started this program with 3 sets of full planche holds and 3 sets of deep pec push-ups, which may not seem like a whole lot, but trust me, it's really easy to overdo with volume when coming back from a deload and get super sore, so start slow. If I feel like this amount of volume is not enough and I can easily do more, I'll add 1 set to each exercise, but if I feel like I'm not able to recover on time, I'll subtract 1 set from each exercise. Now let's discuss intensity, which is just a fancy way of saying how many reps or seconds I'll be doing in each exercise. For the full planche holds, I'll stay anywhere in the 5 to 15 second range. Anything below it is too intense to accumulate enough training volume, and anything above it is too light to stimulate significant strength adaptations. This means that once I hit 15 seconds with any given band, I'll move on to a lighter band that still allows me to hold the planche for at least 5 seconds. For the deep pec push-ups, I'll just stay at 6 reps and add weight as I go, which is the perfect sweet spot between strength and hypertrophy training. Next up, let's discuss relative effort, which is just a fancy way of saying how hard each of my sets will be. The thing with relative effort is that you only have to really care about it at the beginning of your mesocycle to determine your starting point. After that, your method of progression will take care of it. As far as I know, the best practice is to start your mesocycle at around RP7. This will stimulate strength adaptations, but also not fatigue you too much. For you to make sense of what I just said, I need to explain how relative effort is measured. Relative effort is measured on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being you sitting on the couch, and 10 being you shitting bricks under the squat bar. The easiest way to illustrate this is with a set of 10 reps as your max. How many reps you do is the relative effort of the set. This means that if your max in a given exercise is 10 reps, you should start the mesocycle at 7 reps, and slowly work your way up to 10 plus reps as you reach the end of your mesocycle. Now let's discuss progressive overload, which is just a fancy way of saying how I'm going to make my workouts more difficult over time. For the full planche, I'm going to apply progressive overload in every workout by increasing my hold time by 1 second, 1 set at a time. For example, in workout 1, I do 3 10-second holds. In workout 2, I'll do 1 11-second hold and 2 10-second holds. In workout 3, I'll do 2 11-second holds and 1 10-second hold, and so on. Once I reach about 15 seconds, I'll decrease the assistance of the band to ensure that I stay in the 5 to 15 second range, as that is the optimal strength range for isometrics. However, for deep pec push-ups, I'm going to apply progressive overload in every workout by adding 1 kilo to my body 1 set at a time. For example, in workout 1, I do 3 sets of 6 pec push-ups with 1 kilo. In workout 2, I'll do 1 set of 6 pec push-ups with 2 kilos, and 2 sets of 6 pec push-ups with 1 kilo. In workout 3, I'll do 2 sets of 6 pec push-ups with 2 kilos, and 1 set of pec push-ups with 1 kilo, and so on. This means that every week, I'll have progressed in all of my sets by either 1 second or 1 kilo. This is a really small improvement, but it's an improvement nonetheless, and I'm really excited to see how far I'll be able to go with this, given that I haven't made any real progress in months. And finally, let's discuss deloading, as that is a big part of strength training. Once I find out that I'm unable to make further progress due to excessive fatigue, I'll bring it down by taking a week-long deload. This will flush out most of the fatigue that I had accumulated over the previous mesocycle, allowing allowing me to start fresh. During it, I'll still be working out. The only difference is that I'll be doing half of the total volume and half of the relative effort. This means that if I was doing 9 sets of 15-second full planche holds in my final week, I'll be doing 4 sets of 7-second full planche holds in my deload week. The same goes for pike push-ups. If I was doing 9 sets of 6 reps with 5 kilos, I'll be doing 4 sets of 3 reps with 5 kilos. I could also take the whole week completely off, but that would reduce my technical abilities and strength by a small margin, so I'd rather do a proper deload. Just so you know, this is only half of my routine. The other half is focused on the front lever, since it's also one of the skills I'm trying to achieve this year. My front lever routine is identical to my planche routine, except everything's upside down. You could say that this is how people in Australia train planche, but don't quote me on that. For weighted pull-ups, I'm using the same method of progression that I'm using for pike push-ups, basically just staying at 6 reps and increasing the intensity in every workout by 1 kilo 1 set at a time. But for the front lever holds, it's a bit different. Instead of increasing my hold times like in the planche, I'm keeping the hold times the same and elevating my rings 1 level higher to decrease the assistance of the band. This is the exact method of progression that I'm using with deep pike push-ups and pull-ups, although I'm not adding weight to my body but decreasing the assistance of the band. Theoretically, this should increase my strength more than if I was to increase my hold times, because strength is best built by increasing the intensity rather than volume. But let's see. In short, this is my plan for achieving the planche in 2024. I'm determined to do it, and I know that with proper training it's possible for anyone who is willing to put in the work. If you want to see how I'm progressing, definitely follow me on Instagram where I post every single one of my workouts. Link is in the description. I'll also probably be posting some update videos on this channel along my journey to the planche, so stay tuned for those as well. If you found this video helpful, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and comment down below what kind of videos you would like to see from me more. You can also check the description for the best 9 bodyweight exercises for beginners and my Instagram, where I post my workouts and lifestyle in general. And have an awesome day. Peace!